Well then, I guess this is the end of an era for me. It feels like an era, it took that long, but hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and I'm here with around 79 gameplay, close to 1,000,000 points. Let me say I did actually hit 1,000,000 points in this gameplay that you're watching, and unfortunately, I did actually finally go down, and this is going to be my run to see where the chaos begin and getting trapped and stuff like that, and just making like stupid mistakes. I had a lot of fun, and I was streaming across the course of like 2 days. I had a lot of fun. I was just interacting with you guys, answering questions and stuff like that, streaming. And I know a lot of you missed it because I was streaming at really ridiculous times, like 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that, when not a lot of people were awake really to watch it. And I wasn't really doing anything crazy in the streams. I was literally just grinding out the rounds to try and get to round 50. And I got to round 50 and I was like, there's my target. Which I keep going, yeah, let's go to round 60. So I got to round 60, and after 60 I was like, hey, why not, let's try 70. So I did 70, but my proper goal was 69, just because, you know, a bit of a quirky number. I was like, yeah, 69 will do, let's go for it. And I hit it, so I was quite happy. So I was like, if I go down any point other than this, I'm not going to be too bothered. Around 100 would have been nice, but if I'm ever going to do around 100 again, I know a few things that I'm not going to do on Die Rise, and that is, I am definitely not going to get the Hell's Redeemer. As you can see, I've got the Hell's Retriever, but the Hell's Redeemer is a one-hit weapon up to, I think people know of, round 110. It's a one-hit weapon. Now this is so important because at these rounds you cannot kill the zombies to be able to get power drops, to be able to, you know, like insta-kill, max ammos, nukes, stuff like that. Taking out Brutus, taking out zombies if you're trapped or something. If you've got the Hell's Redeemer, you can pretty much keep going, keep getting max ammos, and never have to worry about anything. Like, you can kill zombies still without using the trap. So, unfortunately, I couldn't get this because you need to kill like 30 zombies on the bridge, and you need to kill at least 30 zombies on the bridge and complete the wave, and then leave the island, and then you can go and get your Hell's Redeemer like I showed in the tutorial. But unfortunately, I tried to do it at like, say, round 40, so it made it really difficult. So I killed like, I think it was like 50 zombies, but I'd never finished the round there. So because I didn't finish the round, I didn't get the Hell's Redeemer. So I was really gutted, and I kept trying at higher rounds and higher rounds and higher rounds, but it was just becoming to a point where it was literally getting impossible, and it was impossible. Round 79, you know, I was still trying at round 78, try to get it. Luckily, sometimes I'd get the one Brutus that you'd attack up on the, you know, up on the bridge, he'd drop an insta-kill, and I'd throw it, but I could only manage to throw 4 tomahawks out, so I was only getting 24 kills. Like, if I would have got one more out, I could have killed the 30, then potentially finished the wave with the rest of the Blundergat ammo I had, but at the same time, there was so many zombies that need killing, it was just a bit intense, really. So, I had a lot of fun with it, I really did. I will definitely do it again, I'll definitely live stream all of it. I will get the Hell's Redeemer, and it was a mistake of me just to try and get it so late on. I kind of forgot about it because I got the Hell's Retriever, and I was like, oh, I can get the Hell's Redeemer, but I didn't even think about it. It wasn't something that I knew it was a one-hit kill, but, you know, now I know this information, it's definitely something that I'll get, and I'm pretty sure every other person who goes to a high round on this map will go for it, because it's just like the most important weapon that you could possibly want. So if you're wondering why I went down here, I can answer this really easily. I basically ran out of Blundergat ammo. I got trapped, and I used up the rest of my ammo, and I was like, crap, I'm going down, and I did end up going down. So I kept running for the box, and the box moved location to here in the infirmary, and unfortunately it's a really tough place to keep hitting the box. Now, I could play it smart, but I kept running ahead of the crowd, and the zombies were spawning in the locations ahead of me, and it just got me trapped. And unfortunately, you can see here, I'm like, try to assess right. So this is my final down. If I down now, I'm gone. I'll zap these zombies out of the way, so now I've got a clear path to be able to run this route, get back to Jug. So I walked this way, and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. But then I didn't notice how quickly my afterlife was timing out, and I could have just died there easily, but I tried to jump back into things, and unfortunately, I did get trapped, all because I ran out of ammo. And this is exactly how I went down in Die Rise as well. Round 79, I ran out of ammo. I was like, crap, go and get a new gun. And on my journey to go and get a new gun, basically, I died, and that was game over. Bit unfortunate, really. I would have liked to keep going. Hitting 100 would be nice, but it gives me more of a target and more incentive to want to keep going. So, hey, you know what, guys? I might do another live stream. If you want to check that out, then by all means. But it was a good run. I got to like 67th in the world, I believe. I think right now I'm actually stood at 115 in the world, which is pretty cool. I like that number, you know, for several reasons. But guys, I just want to thank you all for so much support. You've all been really awesome, just supporting my streams, just popping in saying good luck, Tom, well done, you know, just congratulating me and just saying like keep on going, don't quit and stuff like that. So thank you for your support. I really genuinely do appreciate it. I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for you guys. And yeah, that's about everything, guys. If you want to subscribe, I'm putting out some like really in-depth tutorials of like places you can train and like recovery strats and stuff for this, and hopefully a tutorial on how to hit the box in that location safely when we get around to that. But anyway, guys, that's about everything. I want to thank you for watching. My name's been Tom, and I'll see you guys later. Adios.